Yo, you know, oh my God. I don't even want to tell this story. So Terminal 56, the first line, well, I guess it's not the first line, but the first line when the song actually, when the bass hits, is thank you for showing me exactly what the fuck it ain't. That's what I said. And Terminal 56 was the terminal I sat at when I did the most simp ass shit I ever did. I was a kid. I wasn't like a full grown adult. Like I took this flight to this girl that lived out in Florida, and I was just a young boy just doing shit, But I was sitting at that terminal after she had dropped me off from the airport, and I was coming back to the house, or on the plane or whatever. I'm just sitting there like, yo, I'm putting these bitches over this bag instead of the bag over these bitches like a carry-on. Like, yo, I'm never gonna ever do that, not never again in my life.
We back at it, another episode of the High Heads Podcast. Got a special guest here, but I'm gonna let him go ahead and introduce himself.
What's up, man? It's your boy Genre from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, man. We just turning up and giving the city some more positivity and some more energy and some more light, That's all we doing over here.
Absolutely. Let the people know what you do.
I'm a rapper. I'm an entertainer. I'm a ladies' man. I'm just playing, but nah. I'm just an entertainer. I went to school. I graduated, and I just been focusing on my music ever since. Putting shows together on the road, just like trying to give the younger people around the city a little bit more, light exposure, put them on different stages and stuff like that. Just helping out wherever I can. But really, I'm just trying to give entertainment to the people, like good, real good, interesting entertainment to the people. Not just regular rapper stuff.
What'd you go to school for?
Communications.
Okay.
I think honestly, J. Cole did it, and I was a big J. Cole fan. So I just communications, but it really did help with the music, like just putting like different images and marketing strategies together. So it was,
So what exactly, when you go to school for communication, what does that mean?
Well, I mean, I just got the bachelor's of arts, or not arts. So it's just a lot of like real basic courses. They teach you about photography, they teach you how to record audio, they teach you how to do a bunch of stuff like that. But then one of my few mentors was actually a doctorate. So I was getting a bunch of like super specific advice on my music stuff from her. So shout out to Catherine McCormick, she's super dope.
Okay, so how did that reflect in the music?
It just made me that. Along with some of my friends and my peers, it just made me look at how I market a little bit differently and like how I presented my stuff to the people, because like the majority of people at the local level don't understand what it means to really be a rapper. You got to do the shows, you got to do the videos, you got to do it. But if everybody doing that, you don't stand out.
Right.
So how, like, what is the communication chain between you, your message, your music, and the medium? To the people, where's the noise? Like that stuff all comes into play. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't understand that, but I try to help it where I can.
Right.
But for me, that's how it.
I like that you said that, because that's a common thing that I see, that most people, they start doing music, but they don't even have any sense of direction or understand even what that even means. You know what I mean? What it even means. So I'm gonna tell you, that's something that really caught my attention with you as well. As I was watching the videos, and as I was watching how the YouTube is presented, and your Instagram and all that grabbed my attention too, because there's clearly a separation. There is a separation in the way it's presented. You know what I mean? So I pay attention to that because I have that same mindset in what I do. I try to make sure there's a clear separation between what I'm doing versus these people out.
That's what you have to separate yourself. Like nobody wants to buy what's already out.
Absolutely.
If you go to Target and you go down the bread section, there is a million pieces or loaves of bread. Like, just pick one, no matter. But what's gonna make me pick yours? What's the Wonder Bread? What's that I forget the lady name. Sarah Lee. Yeah. Sarah Lee. We know Sarah Lee. Why? Because there was probably some super big marketing team, etc. But if I asked you to name per se 5 others, probably couldn't.
I'm gonna say Walmart brand, Giant brand.
X rapper, Y rapper.
Right, yeah, that's true.
You're gonna remember genre though.
Absolutely. Where did the name come from?
So, I mean, I was sitting in the basement with a few of my friends. I was just going by my actual name. And they told me, hey man, you need a rapper name. And I wasn't too pressed about it because I was just being me and I was just having fun. It wasn't like what it's supposed to be now, as serious. And we went down in the basement, man, me and my friends, and we brainstormed a lot of names. One that stuck out, we were copying Ski Master the Slump Guy. And funniest thing, J Dartboard the ceiling fan. Like you'll never, like I can never forget that name.
Whoa.
But no, long story short, one of my favorite artists is Future. I like how he just took a word and somehow it just has this whole different meaning. So I was like, all right, let me just get some words that have to do with music because I didn't want a random word. And then I saw genre and it just kind of spoke to me when I wrote it down. I started writing other names down. Say I'm genre. Plus, you want to add the he can do whatever thing.
Right.
That's really how it came about.
Yeah, that's a question I have later on too about your versatility. So,
okay. All right.
How did music begin? Like when you went to school from communications, was music on your mind, or did that come after?
It was definitely on my mind. How it really started is, I'm super duper competitive.
Okay.
Like all of my friends in high school, D1 athletes, the football captain of the basketball team, like that was me and all my friends. Well, not me, but that was all my friends. And there was a guy or a few guys in my school, they rapped.
Okay.
I said, let me try this.
Right.
Because I want to be better than you.
Right.
It just started off stupid. And then I couldn't stop. And after so many years, I mean, honestly, too, I was really into music. I played the saxophone when I was younger.
Okay.
And the trumpet and the drums, but rap specifically, I was just being competitive with some people, and after a while, it just kind of took over. It took over.
Okay, so was it serious from the beginning?
No.
Okay, about how long until it really got?
Yeah, it took. I started the end of my junior year in high school, and I would say I really buckled down on it like my senior year of college. So it was just like I don't want to say I wasn't serious.
Yeah,
I was doing it to be better, but it's like I still don't stack up to Drake and all of that. You know what I mean? But then like I started to realize one day, all right, I'm kind of getting there.
Right.
By just continuing muscle memory practice and whatever, and I got some feedback, not like how do you feel about the song? I got actual reactions like at a show, and I was like, oh, this is serious.
Yeah.
I said, this is okay. Yeah. So then I locked in, and I've been locked in ever since.
Okay. So, still, I played it over and over.
It's one of them ones.
Where'd that come from? Cause you going off.
Well, I'll tell you, I started off rap. Like I was looking up to Big Sean and Cole and Wayne and early Drake, and they were just pen to the pad. I'm gonna give you 64. And I'm be out and show you I got the nicest 64. Right. So at first I was known for my wordplay and my delivery and my ability to rap. But then when auto-tune became more like, with Uzi and all of them,
absolutely,
I fell out of time with that. So I had to find a way to start being able to be catchy and melodic. And after doing that for so long, when I really first made my appearance on the scene, I feel like by then, like all the rap was gone. So I kind of felt like they felt like I couldn't rap or something.
Okay.
So I said, all right. All right. I got something. I'll give you 64. No hook. I got you. Ooh. And I had some things to get off my chest anyway. So it was like, okay, this is perfect. Right. It's perfect. The beat spoke to me, and it was,
Is there anything you could speak about in that moment, because you can tell it was deep? Like like the way it ended is what got me. It was just like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I said it.
Yeah.
I finished my first album, and then I took a break from music because it's like, you gotta understand, rapping, I'm literally just talking. Right. And when you talk about your life, after a while, I'm caught up.
Right.
I don't know what else to say.
Right.
And in the end of that record, I'm done.
Right.
I'm caught up. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm tired of y'all. It's over. Here. Y'all wanted it. Y'all got it.
Was that intentional?
Yeah, it's very intentional.
That ending, the way you ended?
That was very intentional.
That felt intentional.
Yeah, that was intentional.
Yeah, that was amazing, man.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah. So, what's your goal? What's your next goal that you want to hit as far as the music?
Well, I like to just take it step by step. You know, the goal is to make it. Obviously, the goal is to be successful, feed my family. The goal is to put my friends on, so we don't have to work 9 to 5. We get out the rat race or whatever. Invest, get some money back and whatever. But for right now, I'm just focusing on building my fan base and not disappointing them. I feel like every time I drop anything, whether it's a project, single video, I kind of one up myself. So I'm just always focused on not necessarily keeping up with the industry guys or staying ahead of the local guys or whatever. My next step is to just have my next move be better than my last move. And I don't mean just slightly edge myself? I mean, can I really push myself to have something that was crazy?
Right.
Because if I'm dropping still and you think still is crazy, can I drop the next record that's not still? That's, you feel me?
Absolutely.
That's what I'm looking for. So those are my goals, to just outdo myself every chance I get. You feel me?
So what does outdoing yourself look like though? Let's say we put it in real perspective. Cause I'm gonna put it like this. This is why I'm asking this question. Along my process, I'm gonna tell you, I'm about to be 31. So, and I've been doing this for a minute. I've been doing like stores, brands, and stuff like that for the past like 10, 11 years of my life. And I noticed when I would set goals that were kind of generalized goal, I would end up not hitting anything because it's not as specific as I wanted to be. So like, do you know like specifically what that looks like?
For me, I feel like, because a lot of people don't really understand that this, like, the music, it's not just, hey, he's lit, he got, like, there's so much that goes on the back end of that.
Absolutely.
And for me, for like, if specifically what I want to know is, or what I want to do is just get more information.
Okay.
Just soaking up all the information I can to make sure the next move is the best move. And then, you know, maybe, okay, down the line, this is how you get on SNL.
Okay.
You got to take X, Y, and Z steps. That's a long road, so we just going milestone to milestone. So for me, it's, you know, as simple as, how do you book a show at first?
Right.
I book shows now. How do you book a show? How do you get that feature? How do I get that videographer? How do I get these numbers up? How do I make sure Instagram and the algorithm don't flush me out? How do I go on, let's find an agent for Spotify, let's find, you know, just for me, the goal is to keep putting the pieces in place.
Right.
So that way I have a nice solid foundation for when this thing actually happens. And I'm very big on making purposeful, meaningful steps.
Gotcha.
So, you know, you're gonna take some L's.
Absolutely.
Man behind the camera right there, he told me, one of my best friends, he said, if you ain't taking no L's, you're not really grinding.
Right.
So I'm very into purposeful moves. I'm no problem with taking the L here. Lost a stack, but we trying. You feel
Absolutely.
Me? So, you know, that's really how we, you know, operate over here. So, I mean, other than that, goals is just like, just keep moving, man. Just keep moving forward.
Right, because you'll figure it out.
Perfect. Yeah, everything work itself out.
Absolutely.
Everything in my life, they say, oh, you a Cancer and you're rising. So I don't know. They say, or no, whatever they say, everything just kind of ends up working itself out for me. So I just tunnel vision with it, you know?
Right. Do you do music for a reason specifically? Like, does it do something for you specifically? Like, you know, it may be therapy for some people. It may be, you know, some type of outlet or...
I mean, I feel like music is in the moment what I need it to be.
Gotcha.
Sometimes it's therapy, sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's stress relieving, sometimes, you know, why I do it, it's just my life.
Gotcha.
It's like, it's just my life.
I like that answer.
I eat, breathe, sleep, sweat, bleed, all of this.
Gotcha.
Is music.
Yeah.
So it takes the shape or whatever I need it to take. And that's why I love it so much. That's why I do it. For sure. I mean, I do who don't like when you go on, you know, when you hop on the stage.
Right.
And then the girl, sorry.
Yeah, right,
who don't like that.
Right,
that's cute. That's cute.
I got you.
But it is what I need it to be, you know?
Are you versatile on purpose? Or is it just what I do?
Remember we was talking about separation.
Absolutely.
I think what separates me, not even purposely, what separates me is I like to have fun.
Okay.
And in liking to have fun, I like to try new things.
Gotcha.
So in liking to try new things, it just kind of comes out as versatile.
Okay.
It's not like, oh, you know what? I'm going to start rapping in Spanish because this is going to throw their heads off.
Right,
no,
right.
I went to the club and we met some girls and they was Hispanic.
Right.
So they took us to the Hispanic club.
Right.
And they had that Bad Bunny playing.
Right,
I don't dance. And the joint had me hitting the bachata. So I'm like, oh, okay, let me go home and try that. I didn't wake up one day and say, yo, you know what? No.
Right.
No.
So do you really speak Spanish?
No. You know, entiendo poquito. No more.
Right.
No more.
So you, all right.
That was smooth, wasn't it?
I'm gonna tell you the truth. Like, that's really a question I have on here. Like, do you really speak Spanish?
No.
Because I was like, yo, did he actually just learn all this to do this, or is he fluent?
I could get some Patron in me.
Right.
And if she at the bar and she speak that, I'm gonna speak just a little bit enough to make her laugh. But no, I don't. What happened was, like I told you about that story. We went to the club, met some girl, whatever, and I went home and I found a beat that was like that specifically. And originally it was intended to just be all English. And then I just, in my freestyling, because I don't write my stuff, in my freestyling, I just made some noises, and it kind of just sounded like Spanish. And it hit the auto-tune right, and I'm like, oh.
So wait. You're not saying words?
No, I am.
Okay. I'm about to say, wait a minute. Okay.
And it just sounded so crazy, so I just kept bullshitting them a whole bunch of words that probably sounded Spanish. And I was like, nah, this kind of hard. I want like some actual Spanish shit.
Right.
So I didn't speak Spanish, so called a girl up. But then I realized, hold up, you don't rap. So I called a dude up that actually raps and is fluent in Spanish. So we put that together. Shout out to Leno. I had a groundwork of how I wanted it to sound and how I wanted the auto-tune to hit it. And I said, this is what I want to say, so make it rhyme like this. And then, honestly, he could have had me say anything. I don't even know. But I told him what I wanted to say.
Okay.
And then he was like, and we had a crazy moment too, because, again, I don't speak Spanish. So them 8 bars took me like 6-7 hours.
Right.
Because I'm trying to roll my R's and get the accent right. You know, I'm very hypercritical at stuff. And I sang this one line, and he was like, yo, I don't think I could have sang it like that. And I'm fluent. And that's when I knew this was going to be a good one. So, that was something
dope. And it was fun. It was a fun song.
It was very fun.
It was very
I like to have fun.
Right.
I like to have fun. Like, this thing is fun for me.
Okay.
So, no, I don't speak Spanish.
Dope.
I speak enough. Speak you.
Do you have any influences at this moment?
Like, artists or just like in life?
However you want to answer. You can give me both.
So in terms of artistry, obviously, love, Future, Roddy Ricch, Boogie, Dirk. I would probably say I listen to the most Future.
Okay.
Followed by Roddy, whenever he chooses to drop. The nigga
Right.
He drop,
Right.
That's fine. In terms of like just motivation, I think, and anybody that really knows me personally, I just always had this crazy fascination with like Lil Wayne's like outlook on life and his energy and his attitude, and just I don't give a can I curse?
Absolutely, do it hard.
That I don't give a fuck in his like cadence. It was just like when I was in 8th grade,
right?
And it was like I just kind of felt like that was me.
Yeah.
So just in life and my attitude and how I carry myself, probably like Lil Wayne, but like musically speaking now, those people that I named. I would say I'm very influenced by my friends.
Okay.
I'm very, and I select my friends like that on purpose, you know.
Right.
I guess you can't really choose your friends, but the ones I keep around me, it just kind of feels like I'm very influenced by them. Like, for instance, again, dude behind the camera, Malon, I was making very basic music videos, like I said, that weren't very separated from other people. He looked at me and said, yo, what are you doing, bro?
Right.
They in front of the gas station. You damn near in front of the gas station. What are you doing?
Right.
So, I'm definitely influenced by my friends too. So
That's dope. You know, your surroundings determine a lot about yourself. So So what do you think is the best and the worst part of music, artistry?
Man, dope. Yo. Man. I mean, there's a lot of good.
Absolutely.
So I'll give you a couple good. One, I don't think anything can match when you put together a set or even just a song and you go out to perform it and then you get the reaction that you was looking for. And I don't mean just, hey, that was a good song. I mean, like, I meant for you to laugh right when I said, I'm gonna hit the bachata, let me up in between. Like, I knew you was gonna laugh, and I seen you laugh.
Right.
I did that. It's purposeful. Like I said, like I like to do things with purpose.
Gotcha.
I love the fans. I love the support they give me. My fans are excellent. My fans are dope. Like, you guys really treat me dope. Like, I was on my Instagram live and my mom was combing my hair and it was hurting. It was hurting, dog, because I don't be combing my hair a lot because I'm just getting used to having more hair.
Right.
And a few of my fans hit me up immediately, bro. Yo, this is the product you need. This is the comb you need. Save you some time. That's dope. I don't know if other people get stuff like that from their fans, but I do, and I love it, and that's dope. You feel me?
Yeah.
So definitely the fans and the supporters, love them to death. Worst parts. I feel like because this thing is my life,
Yeah.
it can never not be my life. I be praying to go on a date with some girl. I don't really go on dates, but I be praying to go on a date with a girl and we don't say anything about music.
Right.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
Yeah, yeah.
I literally cannot do that. I can't listen to a song and hear music. I hear 808, hi-hat, melody, vocal production. I wish I could just hear that as a baby. Once again, I can't hear that as a baby no more.
Yeah.
But that's fine. That's cool. I like it both ways, but I would love to be able to hear music like that again.
Right.
But the people probably won't even know what I'm talking about because y'all hear it like that. But you just understand what I'm saying. What else? No, I love this thing, man. Like even the hate that come along with it, I be laughing.
Yeah.
It be funny. So even the negatives is a little. I don't know. It's fun.
I got you.
I love this thing, man.
So you have a show coming up.
I have a show coming up. I don't know when this drops, but March 19th, the city is going crazy. It's going to explode. The roof is going to go crazy. It's going to be a lot of girls. I want to say it's going to be a lot of drinks, but we're not supposed to say it because it's school. Right. But no, it's going to be. We got Lil Almighty. We got Sell No Lacking. We got the beautiful Cache Capri. Trying to get Money Man Meach in there. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a pioneer.
Who's that?
Money Man Meach.
Okay, yeah, that's my man.
Super fire dude. Very good dude. And we got my brother Glowman. And, you know, I got this little halftime event that I'm doing because, again, it's March 19th. So we're in March Madness type, you know, season realm. So we're going to, you know, we're just going to be entertaining. We're just going to turn up and have fun. Yeah. I feel like a lot of other shows I see, they're not very well put in terms of, like, the artists that, like, put their sets together. They just, we throw this song on, throw that song on. No, this is like, purposeful.
Right.
Intentional.
Absolutely.
This is going to make you laugh.
Yeah.
This is going to make you say, oh. This is going to bag that joint. This is going to have your friends, yo, solidarity type, you know. That's what this is going to be. So this is absolutely going to be what the city deserves. This is the show you deserve. I feel like everything else y'all got, it was cool. I'm going to give you what you deserve, for sure. From the city, from the artist, and from genre specifically, I got you. Don't worry
about it. No. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do. So I'm going to ask you this, because I know you said, you know, in your process, you know, you were figuring out, you know, how to figure out certain things, basically, you know, the booking, if it's the videos, you know. So I'm going to ask you a question that I guess could benefit other people.
For sure, I'm with it.
As far as the booking, tell me a little bit of the process of how do you get a show the way, you know, this thing that's coming up now? Like, what's the process for that?
I would hate to tell anybody how to get booked because I've never been booked under, you know, Lil Uzi and nothing like that. And that's, you know, but if we're talking on the local level,
right,
if you want to do what I did,
absolutely,
man, you gotta claw your way up. You got to claw your way up. This thing is not for the weak.
Yeah.
This thing is not for the faint of heart. You have to pay to get on that show. I didn't do that, but you got to pay to get on that show and show what you can do. Get that footage. Go to the next show or the next promoter. Say, hey, I'm hungry. This is what I did, and you can't just do it and then just do it. So you got to do it to the maximum. They gave me tickets. I gave away all the tickets. We got the footage. We went to the owner. Hey, look what I did for you. Oh, that was you? That night that we sold mad drinks at the bar? So that was you that brought them people? Oh, what did you want? Boom. That's what I did. You have to show out. And every time you show out, the overall word of this podcast today is purposeful or intentional. Everything. If you pop out, look your best. If you pop out, you smile. If you pop out, bring your crowds. If you pop out, bring your best songs. And that will generate what you're looking for. It's all just going to fall into place. It has to. Good music, good energy, good vibes, positivity is going to fall in line for you to get what you're looking for.
Absolutely.
100%.
So outside of the music, let's say
that was good.
That was really good. No, that was really good.
That was good.
I'm gonna make that a highlight for real. That's gonna be. I'm probably gonna post that like tomorrow or something. That was good.
You did.
Yeah. I thought as soon as you started talking, I said, "Yup."
Oh man.
I'm gonna use that joint.
All right, take the camera away from me. This is I'm doing that thing again. All right, go ahead.
So when all this stuff is, you know, I'm sure at some point it becomes like you need a little break, a little something, right? At some point, or you all in. It don't even matter. There's ever a point where it's like I just need a day.
Oh,
you know what I mean? You just need
a day, a week.
Right, right. That's what I'm asking. Yeah,
a vacation, something.
Right.
Something, you know.
So, what do you do in those moments? Peace. Like, what do you do for peace?
I think a lot of times people forget that, and I feel like, and I don't want this to sound cocky, but like when you are good at what you do, like let's just specifically rap. I think people forget and they look at you like a brand. They look at you like this thing on Instagram that you barely ever get to see if you're doing it right.
Right.
That you a person. You know what I do? I take the day off. I play the game, bro. I play the game. I link my friends. I go to the bar. Spend time with my folks, my mother, my friends. Normal guy, man. I do normal stuff. It's just I need to do something normal. I feel like music is not normal.
Right.
And fame and growing branding and you yourself being a part of it. I feel like that stuff is not normal. I gotta detach sometimes. I have to. And the way I do it, it may be different. Some people smoke, some people drink, some people trying to find a Tinderella. I don't know.
Right.
You know?
That's what you call it.
I chill, I play the game, man, I relax, I goof around at home, I go to the gym, play basketball, normal stuff, you know?
Yeah.
I'm a normal guy.
Yeah. When it comes to the way you put your, let's say, your project together.
Okay.
Do you, as you go from this project to the next project, do you try to keep a similar format, or is it just where I'm at the moment?
Yeah, I think the format is where I'm at the moment. I think the format is, this is how I'm feeling, and how I'm feeling is usually conducts the rawest material.
Okay.
It always produces the rawest shit. If I'm feeling sad and I let that sad record out, that's how that's going. I mean, I don't think I've ever, for either one of my projects, I don't think I've ever intentionally made a song, or at least in the start of the process of making an album, I've never intentionally made a song like, yo, this is an album song. I make a song and say, oh, this is an album song. I don't go into it thinking like that, you know?
Right.
Like whatever I'm feeling in the moment, and then I just pick from the best. And it usually ends up being that like the next string of songs all just kind of fit for the album. Okay. I feel like for the last album I was right. If I made 20 songs in that time period, well, there's 14 songs on the record, probably like song like 4 to whatever to 18 were probably the songs I ended up using, because intentional music. I'm not just trying to, I'm trying to make gourmet music, not like fast food here, just eat this real quick.
Absolutely.
So, damn, I forget the question. I knew it was going to happen. I'll see it. The format is just to be as raw as possible. Okay. Not ill raw, I'm talking like raw, vulnerable, honest, being myself in the moment. If I feel like I want to hit a high note, motherfucker, I'm going to hit a high note. And that's what's going to be best for the camp. That's what's going to be best for the music, the brand, all of that. What I'm feeling and how I let that out is usually what's best. You know?
Okay, absolutely.
I don't like to think about that stuff too much.
Has there been just me listening to music, me listening to you talk, you got to be a feeling individual. So you have to be a feeling individual. But what I'm hearing, you have to be a feeling individual. So has there been like any, I know there has to be, a pivotal moment, like a moment where it was like, something got to change, or because something happened, you as an individual shifted?
Because of music? Or
it could be life. It can be life. It could be music, however it happened. What's that moment? I know it had to be a moment where it was like, I need to not do that no more. It had to be, yo. It had to be.
Yo, oh my God. I don't even want to tell the story. So Terminal 56, the first line, well, I guess it's not the first line, but the first line when the bass hits, is thank you for showing me exactly what the fuck it ain't. That's what I said. And Terminal 56 was the terminal I sat at when I did the most simp ass shit I ever did. I was a kid. I wasn't like a full grown adult. Like I took this flight to this girl that lived out in Florida, and I was just a young boy just doing shit, But I was sitting at that terminal after she had dropped me off from the airport, and I was coming back to the house, or on the plane or whatever. And I'm just sitting there like, yo, I'm putting these bitches over this bag instead of the bag over these bitches like a carry-on. Like, yo, I'm never gonna ever do that, not never again in my life. And after that, I just started going so hard. I feel like I was really a kid, slave to girls and drinking and drugs like everybody else was, you know.
Right.
I said this in Ego and Drugs, like just like y'all. Like again, I'm a human, just like y'all. I'm a guy. I'm a regular guy. I'm going through regular guy stuff. I'm not afraid to admit it. And after that, man, it was just it's time to focus up.
Yeah.
It's time to really like show that like I'm not regular because I never felt regular.
Right,
I was just doing regular stuff.
Right.
And after that, I wasn't doing regular stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe some of the videos was a little regular, but aside from that point, now I feel like it was time to show we not regular no more. Yeah.
So even all right. This ain't. I'm gonna put the book down. This ain't about the book no more. All right. So now I just want to have a conversation.
Yeah.
So outside of just you recognizing that. Most people don't recognize even that's even a thing. Like, yo, I need to not be doing this. Like, there's no reason why I'm chasing these girls being regular. Like, was there anything previous in your life, like, that made you even get the mindset of, I don't want to be like this? Because there has to be a point where you even like, when do you realize that I'm not like y'all?
When do I realize it?
Yeah.
Yo, you about to make me sound cocky of you. Listen, I really feel like everything in my life I've ever done, be it basketball, rap, playing the damn trumpet, I really feel like I've been I've been good at everything I tried. Like, there hasn't been a thing in life I can really genuinely remember. Like, I hopped behind the wheel when I was 15, my mom was teaching me how to drive. She's like, oh my God, I don't know what he gonna be like. No, I'm calm. You about to just drive regular.
Right.
Like, everything I ever did, I picked it up and I learned it super fast. And that's when I realized I could really do anything. Like, I'm really a young king. I could really do anything.
Right.
I feel like every man is a young king. It's just whether or not you choose to, like, it's how you choose to facilitate your talents.
Right.
And what your talents are. I have a talent for being good at things, but that's like the double-edged sword. Because if you're good at everything, what you gonna be great at?
Just about to ask you that question.
What are you gonna be great at? Yeah. And I figured out what I was great at. So when did I realize I wasn't regular? When I started doing everything well. I was playing basketball, baseball, playing musical instruments. I would like rap, like anything I did. So, but that one thing that stuck was music. I started in the choir when I was at church, when I was a young boy. I was in the choir in my school. Then I picked up the guitar, and I picked up the saxophone, tried the trumpet, tried the trombone. Then I picked up the piano, then I picked up the pad. So it's like, wow, what a realization. I'm having this on camera, that's crazy.
Absolutely.
What a string of, but yeah, when I realized I wasn't regular, it's like when I started just being good at everything.
So the next thing I want to think about here, I'm just trying to just dissect some things real quick.
Sure.
Because you're saying at a young age, being in church, all that type of stuff, right? I don't want to make this a religious conversation or anything like that. Does that play a part in you even understanding that certain things are wrong? And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, most people don't even see that it's this ain't cool to just be running around taking flights to go see some chick and run around the bar doing nothing. Like, most people don't even see it. It's just because it's fun. Most people don't stop doing that. Like, it's 40, 50-year-old niggas out here and don't stop doing that. Like, what makes you even see and say, like, I want to stop doing that?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I was sitting at Terminal 56, brother, man. And I was like, yo, if you with the shits, man, you gotta cut the shit out. Because it's not, like, it's for me, I'm anybody that you talk to that really, really knows me, I'm a very, like, meticulous, practical, logical thinker. So I really don't need some outside force, like another guy or anybody else, to get me to be rational and get me to see what the next step may or may not be. So I can figure it out. I just kind of figured that wasting your money on an airplane for some shit.
It don't make sense.
It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Or wasting your, I know so many guys that just got money out for girls when you could have put that in the crypto, or you could have put that in the real estate, you could have put that in your craft, or that time that you spent laid up, knock you out. And then
Absolutely.
it's just logic. It's not logical. It's not logical to do those
Absolutely.
things when there's money out here to make.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say that I don't know where it came from.
Yeah.
I've just always been a very logical creature. So I
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay.
for sure.
Is there any advice you want to give to any upcoming artists? You know, talk that talk.
It sounds cliche. I haven't made it yet, so maybe you don't have to listen to me. Whatever. It sounds cliche. If you stop, it won't happen. If you stop, it won't happen. I firmly believe that. If you stop, it's not going to happen, so don't stop.
Yeah.
I didn't stop, and I remember when I was in high school, yo, man, shout out to my homie Chanel. I was like, yo, man, I really want to drop an album, man. I want to put it on platforms. I really want people to like hear it and feel like, yo, this is a dope dude. And when I got a little older, I realized that goal back then wasn't really that hard. Anybody could just hop on a laptop and make some songs and drop it and say it's an album. But when it came time for me to drop Bipolar, I dropped it, and a month later, he's like, yo, this is classic stuff you just did here, especially for a local. And he said, you got to remember, you said you was going to do this back in the day. I was like, yeah, but I mean, it's not hard to drop an album. He said, no. You didn't do what they did. You dropped an album. Like, you did something that was worthy of attention and praise and notoriety. And what was your question? You got me started. Don't get me started.
Man, you had me so tapped into what you're talking about. I forgot the question. Listen, it was advice.
Oh, yeah. and I did that, and then I started getting fans, and I started getting shows, all because back then I said this is what I want to do, and then I did it, and then that's how I got to where I'm at. You know, I'm always trying to get to the next step, but I'm very happy to bask in where I am right now. I'm very happy. And that's another thing. You gotta be okay with where you at, because eventually you're not gonna be there. So have fun with where you at. Don't stop and have your fun. Always look for the next goal. Always look for the next thing. Always look for the next collab. Always look for the faults in your music where you could have did a little bit better. He was talking about Road Life. I don't know if we had the cameras cut on or not, but there was a little portion in there. It still haunts me to this day where I came in just a little bit too strong, and now I never do that ever again. You'll never hear that again. I don't know if you noticed that or not. Like, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. You don't even notice no more because it's just gone. I don't do that no more because I'm constantly self-correcting. You gotta always reflect, and don't lose yourself. Whoever you are, if you a cocky dude, be a cocky dude. Stay a cocky dude. If you a humble dude, be yourself. Unless you're like an asshole or something, then maybe don't be an asshole. But if, you know what your faults are. You know what your stick to your guns and your brother, man. Stick to your guns and your brother. That's what I do. If you want to be like genre, stick to your guns and your brother. That's what I got for you.
All right. So where can the people find you, man?
Come on, man. Go to Instagram. We got a beautiful ad handle, courtesy of my team. Just look me up on Instagram, genre. Look me up on Apple Music, genre. That's GENRE. On Twitter, I believe it's genre tweets. No, on Twitter it's genre raps. So GENRERAPS. And I don't really be Facebooking too much. YouTube is genre. There's a topic page, but there's also genre. Most of my music videos are on a page called TH Media. It's my cameraman, good guy. His name is Tanner Hench. Definitely book with him if you're in the city of Harrisburg. He is phenomenal. He's an idiot, but he's phenomenal. Love him to death. Anyway, and yeah, man, you'll probably find me at Penn State Harrisburg, March 19th. I'm going to rip the stage.
Absolutely. Can you give a little summary of that again, the show?
So
everybody's gonna be there,
Yeah. So we got Cache Capri coming out. We got Sell No Lacking coming out. We got Lil Almighty coming out. We got Glowman coming out. Maybe some special guests. I have a younger guy. I need you guys to understand who he is, because I feel like he might be next up in the city to really be giving you all that quality music. His name is KJS, and we're gonna be at Penn State Harrisburg. It's gonna be in the Cub. Honestly, I sold enough tickets personally. I don't know what everybody else did. Personally, I sold enough tickets for this to be crazy in itself. Plus, the school's going to be there. It's going to be a March Madness themed event. Come out, put your jerseys on, wear a jersey, because then you might be able to win a gift card or a raffle or some AirPods. I don't know. We're trying to give back to the people, whatever it is. And tickets are $5. Dirt cheap. Tickets are $5. We got a pregame, working on the after party. It's going to be a lot of girls, a lot of vibes, a lot of good music. I handpicked all the artists. I believe in all of these artists. I think these are dope guys. and just personally, I believe they're just good people, you know, down to earth people. And yeah, my man Jordan, shout out to Jordan, Jordan McFly on Instagram. He got a bunch of Ys. I don't know how many Ys it is. He light skinned. I don't know why his name is Jordan McFly, but that's my guy though. Fuck it, that's my man. And yeah, you sound like the credits.
All right, how do they get their tickets?
You can contact any of the people I just named on Instagram. Their names are usually how I spell it. I mean how it sounds. So Cache, I think, has a C in it though. So Cache, like a Cache things. I got physical tickets on me. I'm glad you asked. Brother man. If you really want to come to the show, they $5 tickets, man. $5 tickets. They printed very beautifully. I got a QR code on the back. I'm a little old. I'm an old soul, so having QR codes and stuff is a little bit new to me. But 10 shot it what you shot it for. That's the tag. That's me, baby. If you are in the city and you don't fuck with me, my tag is gonna be in your music video anyway. So I don't care. Have fun with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab 2 of them joints. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do it right now.
That's a good
guy.
guy.
Get the bread right in front of the camera.
Come on, man.
You said 5, right?
5.
That's 1 5.
Top 5.
There go 2 5s right there.
I appreciate you.
So yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm a little old, so I might not be going, but I'm gonna give.
Man.
But listen, man, I got a wife and kids, so I can't be sitting around a bunch of college girls and all that nonsense. I can't do that.
Bring your wife and kids. It's an all ages event.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
So now how many you need?
Okay, I might need a couple more.
I'm gonna say on man.
Nah, I got small kids. I ain't bring my kids, but my
Oh,
wife might pop out.
Okay.
Cause Cache, that's my folks.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Cache, that's my folks. I knew Cache since she was like 8. That's my folks.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. That's funny. Folks though, she dope. She's dope.
She's gonna do. I believe. Don't quote me. I believe she's gonna do some unreleased music, and I've heard her unreleased music, and it's.
Yeah.
She's one of them.
She's definitely fire. So I gotta get on the podcast, yo. You gotta come out to the podcast.
Next.
So yeah, man. Any last words to your folks? Any last words you got, man?
Hey, man.
You said a lot.
If you are still here at the end of this video, you are either incredibly bored or incredibly sexy. It just kind of is what it is. So I want to appreciate you for being whatever you are, and just taking time to fuck with me and hear what I'm saying. And man, I like this guy. This is a good guy. I need you to keep coming to this podcast. I like the fact that he came out and he actually had some notes for me, like as if he really cared enough to ask me something very specific. So
I'm a fan.
This is a good. Oh,
I'm a fan, homie. I told you I'm a fan. I'm a fan now. I'm gonna tell you if I'm a fan. I'm a fan. You got me.
Yeah. So no, that's it, man. I just appreciate y'all. Appreciate the Genre Gang. Whoever else will coming out and fucking with me. And hopefully, either you come to the show or you end up on my page and you like something. I really think it's impossible for you to not like something. But if you don't, on the off chance, hopefully I make something in the future that you fuck with. And that's all.
Absolutely. All right. Well, that's the end of the podcast. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Comment, like, subscribe, follow my man. Listen to his music, do all that stuff, pop out at the show. Like he said, $5 tickets. Come on, y'all. Make sure y'all follow, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment, make sure y'all subscribe, make sure y'all share, make sure y'all tell y'all mamas, make sure you tell everybody, cousins, baby mamas, kids. I told mine. Tell them to come subscribe, tell them to come watch, tell them to come learn something. You know what I mean? Make sure you follow all the people who are on this platform. Make sure you check out their websites, their Instagrams. Make sure you check out my website, my Instagram. All that should be below, hotheads.com. If you're interested in advertisement, if you're interested in sponsoring, if you're interested in being on the podcast, reach out. You know what I mean? You can reach out by email. You can reach out by Instagram. You can reach out on the website. However way, reach out, let me know.